So now let's talk about a family of sets that's indexed by another set. So we're going to suppose A is a set, and we're going to say a family of sets indexed by A is a set of sets, and it's the collection S alpha, where alpha is an A. And this set contains one set for each element alpha in the index set A. So we call this the set A an index set. Okay. So you might also see a shorthand notation used here. The shorthand notation you might see is S alpha, where alpha is an A in the set. It's in the set A. And then from here, we can talk about unions and intersections of these sets. And so the way you would write it, it's the union of alpha in A, S alpha. That would be the unions, just a union. And then the intersection, you would write it as the intersection of alpha in the set A, S alpha. So let's look at an example here. For n in the natural numbers, let's define the set Sn to be the set containing the two numbers n and 2n. So, for example, S1 would be the set containing 1 and 2. And we're going to take A to be the set 1, 2, and 4. Now what I want us to do is I want us to find the union of S alpha and the intersection of S alpha. So let's start with the union. The union So here I'm going to run through alpha represents an element out of the set A. So I go back to my set A and I'm going to consider every element in this set A here. So let's start with 1. So plug in 1 for alpha. That'll be S1 union. Now go to my next element in A, 2, S2 union. My next element in A is 4. Plug in 4 for alpha. It'll be S4. So now I go back to my definition of these sets right back up here, Sn. So the first set we wrote before was 1, 2. And then S2 would be 2, 4. And S4 would be 4, 8. And you're taking the union of those three sets, so it'll just be 1, 2, 4, and 8. And there's my union. And now I want to take the intersection of alpha in the set A. So it'll be S1 intersect S2 intersect S4. So now I'm looking at the intersection of 1, 2, 2, 4, and 4, 8. these three sets don't have any elements in common. In all three sets, I don't have an element that is in all three sets. And so this intersection would be the empty set.